Hi everybody, today I thought that I'd go through with you. I've had a lot of people ask me, both in the workshops and over the phone, for some advice when it comes to price structures in the salon. So we're going to jump into the training room. I'm going to do a quick little breakdown for everybody, so hopefully this is going to help. If you do have any future questions or concerns, definitely either give me a call on 1300 766 121, email me at info@youngnails.com.au, or just pop into the comment section on our tutorials and I'll gladly run through some future demos or even product inquiries. So let's get into the training room and we'll go over this now. So what I thought that I would do for everybody is just do a basic breakdown of your service cost, including the raw cost that it's going to be charged for the salon for your materials, then how we're going to work out for each product and each service that you're doing, what your cost and your structures should be. So initially what we want to start with is we've got a few different products that we would be using in the salon. The first one is going to be your acrylic. So when it comes to the raw cost for the salon, if you're doing a infill or just a basic 2-3 week maintenance service, it's going to cost the salon, and we'll write all of this down for you so you can now transfer this to a notepad so you've got the reference yourself. So for an acrylic infill, the salon cost would be basically $3 of product. So then what I'm going to go ahead and do is work out how long it's going to take for you to do the service. So what I usually would say is you want to work out what you're going to pay yourself as an hourly rate. If you're going to be looking at say $30 or $35 at an hourly rate, you want to work that down. So your time or hourly rate, that will be, let's say, and keep it nice and even, of $30. Then I'm going to put on what I call my additional charges. So additional charge. Now, I was always terrible at working out $2 for this or $3 for that, so I kept it nice and even. And I said my additional charges is $10. Now, what I'm describing these additional charges, it would be tea and coffee that you'd be providing to your customer in the salon. If you're doing a hot towel treatment, a hand massage using creams and lotions, your FPOS charges, any bank charges, room fees and charges if you're renting a space in a salon. So we want to put all of those into those additional charges. Then this is going to give you your raw cost. So now we're looking at, this is going to be $43 for an infill. Now if we're working at a rate of $30 per hour, if you're taking longer, you need to account for those charges. But we want to roughly work at this rate, which this is going to be $1 per minute for your services. Now, if you're going to be adding on other things like a brush on gel, some go time products, or if your customers come in and they wanted a whole lot of rhinestones, you want to account for these additional charges as well. So this can then go up by say an additional $5. So now we're looking at, and if you have got those rhinestones on there, we're now at a cost of $48. Now you do want to make a profit when we're talking about working in salon. So I was always terrible at maths. So I used to increase everything just at a $10 charge. It was very easy to go from a $40 service to then a $50 service or a $60 service, depending on if they've got additional gel top coats, additional gel colors, or the additional rhinestones. So that's how I work out just for an infill. Now, if we're going to be doing a full set for a customer, The one main thing that's going to differ is going to be the Salon cost for you. So the Salon cost of your raw material now would be roughly $12. Now, the time that it's going to take you to do that service is also going to increase. Instead of a 45-minute to an hour service, it may increase then to an hour and a half. Now, if you're going to be doing a cost of $1 per minute and your service time is going to be 60 minutes, now we have a $60 time of your hourly rate that you're going to be charging. You've still got your additional charges, which was that FPOS, the tea, the coffee, the hot towel treatment in the end. So now we have that additional $10. And again, if your customer is asking for the gel top coats, all of those rhinestones that they want to have to match their outfit for the weekend, again, you need to account for this. So you may then have those rhinestones and additional gels that you need to add on to ensure that you're now not running at a loss. So when we're talking a full set, you can now see that the charge is going to increase. So now we're looking at a raw cost for that 1 hour service is now going to be $92. So we really need to work out and just break down exactly what the charges will be. We need to know and establish exactly how much raw product we're using. We then need to make sure that we're going to be working roughly at $1 per minute. So for that infill, that would be taking you 30 minutes, or the full set that's going to take you a 1 hour. Now, there's another service that we can be providing in the salon, and that's slick pour. So if we section this again to our slick pour service, now the one thing that's really going to dramatically decrease is the raw cost to the salon. Roughly for your slick pour application, it's only going to cost you 75 cents. So there's a massive difference now. If we're going to be still working at $1 a minute, we're going to make a lot more money when it comes to doing a slick pour service. Now, the other variation is going to be the time that it's going to take you. It roughly takes the same amount of time to do a quick infill as what it will be to do our slick pour service. So it should take you anywhere from, say, 20 to 30 minutes to be doing this service. So let's say it's going to take us 30 minutes. So that's going to be $30. Now remembering, I've still got all those additional charges for that FPOS, the teas, the coffees, etc. All the room rent that you're having to pay per week. So there goes my additional $10. Again, if that customer wants the stain resistant top coat, the rhinestones, etc., that's when we can add on those rhinestones and top coats. So now, for a 30-minute service, we can be charging from $50. But again, slick pour is a very specific product that we would be loving to use in a salon because it is so quick, it is so easy. We've got so many different colors to use as well. So now we're only looking at $50 for a half an hour service. So all that we need to establish when it comes to working out our price structure for all the services that we provide, first of all, we need to make sure that we understand exactly the raw cost of the material. Then we need to figure out exactly how long this service is going to take to perform whatever that treatment is, whether it's an infill at 30 minutes, a slick pour application at 30 minutes, or a full set at 1 hour. You want to make sure that you are paying yourself a decent wage. We say to start at $30 per hour. If you are decreasing your raw cost of what the customer is going to pay. All that is going to do, the cost per treatment is not going to differ. Your additional charges for your bank fees and your room rent is not going to differ. Where you're going to take the profit from is your wage. So if you are doing a full set for $50, it's going to work out that you're only working for roughly $10 an hour. And that's not how you succeed in this industry. So if you have your prices set too low, all that is going to chip in, it's going to chip in to your hourly rate that you're paying yourself. So make sure that you can establish the raw cost, the time that it takes, and all your additional charges, and then that's where you're going to work out your salon costs. So I hope that everybody can understand my writing and understand how we need to set some salon costs. If you have any further questions or concerns, most welcome to give me a call. You can call on our 1300 number. You can shoot me over an email at our info@youngnails.com.au and I will gladly go through this further with you. So I hope you all understand my writing, and good luck in the salon and good luck with your price structure. And so that is how I work out my pricing structure for in salon. I hope this has been a great help for you. If you've got any future concerns, definitely add them into the comment section and we can either do some more tutorials for you, show you how we work out some nail designs, and also keep watching our tutorials. So don't forget, like, share and subscribe. Thanks guys.